you moving from California to Greenville, North Carolina? And this is what you need to know.
Now, for years and years and years, like, we have heard all of these songs out here about why California is, of course, the dream. And yet, the new dream is not California where you have all of the stuff. It's coming back east. And North Carolina is one of the big areas where people really are looking at this new dream. And it's not necessarily the California where, again, it's sunshine, opportunity, possibilities. Yes, here in East North Carolina, we have sunshine, we have opportunities. We do have a little bit more humidity than y'all have out there. But instead of packing your bags west, people are coming now east again, and that is kind of why are they coming here? You want to tell me why they're coming here?
Exactly. Therefore, this is the guide that we are here to basically.
Why are they coming here?
First, what we are driving people to come here really is desirable for a better quality of life, lower cost of living, and also more relaxed pace, and led to many of people around the United States, especially the West Coast, to come, and they wanted to discover this part of the southeast of the United States, which we are.
And maybe when you call us and you say Greenville, you might also mean Winterville, Ayden, or the surrounding areas. So we're going to discuss a little bit of our surrounding areas that you might not know to help you make an informed decision, so you can look at the cost of living analysis and look at the job market, the housing, and the lifestyle, so you can have a dot of insight to see if we are a good fit in the North Carolina here versus California. So
exactly.
Why are people leaving North Carolina?
Therefore, the decision to leave a place iconic as California state is never easy. However, the reason for the growing is are clear and compelling. The primary driver actually is crippling the cost effect of the living. That is the first important things, and of course the main thing that comes with it is the housing. Therefore, we had the different videos of what is the housing market situation is in our area respect to the many places, but I just wanted to mention the median home prices in California approaching of 800,000, where we are in Greenville is something between $240,000 to $245,000. Therefore, you can see this huge. And nationwide, what is the tax is?
13.3% is the state income tax. Is the highest in the country in California. You have high sales, you have gas taxes, and the cost of living is nearly 40% higher than the national average if you are in California. And this is, of course, a financial burden on anybody who's looking to start their lives or just kind of live out their lives. So that financial pressure is a real thing. Financial pressure is a hard thing to deal with for many people. It's overwhelming. It will affect your lifestyle, your choices in life. So a lot of people who are looking for a little bit more relaxed area are really thinking of, and since the remote work is still really a thing, there's a lot of people who can move away from that. And a lot of people have been coming to Greenville about that, which is why we're making this video. So Greenville, we have opportunity, affordability, and a higher quality of life.
Exactly. Therefore, Greenville often called for many reasons Emerald City.
Yeah, no. We're going to talk about East Carolina University.
East Carolina, yeah.
East Carolina University, the university system, we have our medical system, which is the highest, which is a huge hospital.
Which is more than 900 beds. And we had actually California client recently, and he couldn't, he was shocked when I said we have the hospital with more than 900 beds in Greenville, North Carolina.
400,000 people, that's a lot.
Exactly.
Okay, plus you have growing areas of pharmaceutical, solar energy that's now coming. Specialty.
It's already here.
They're already here. Specialty materials are here. So you have a lot of business-friendly area in a workforce that's attractive professionals and entrepreneurs. So tell me a little bit more.
Exactly. Therefore, as we said, the jobs actually are growing. Greenville also offering quality of the life, and definitely, as my wife said, we are very close to the water. We are you can go to the water from Greenville in 60 minutes. Therefore, if you're the person that you are always used to be close to the water, or you have sense of water bring the calmness, that is also a place, because we are 1 hour from the mountain, 1 hour from the water, which makes it Greenville in a place that more desirable.
Now let's just talk about numbers here. Let's just jump right into the numbers, which you're like 4 minutes in, I haven't watched the numbers. Let's talk about it. Greenville, North Carolina is 52.2% cheaper than Los Angeles. This is one area, which means means you only need 48 cents in Greenville to maintain the same quality of life that you are getting in LA, which is crazy to me. So your dollar, you only need 48 cents in order to live for the same life you're living. Well, this means that a $50,000 in LA is $23,000 what you need in Greenville.
Exactly. And this is massive difference really is Greenville was several factors in Greenville. The first, the most important, as we said, is the housing, the most significant. And also saving extend to the daily life, from the transportation, food to childcare, and also entertainment for you and your loved one.
Let's talk about housing, just if you're looking to rent or whatever.
Exactly. Therefore, California housing crisis is not a secret, and with the median home price of $800,000 that we said, this is a median for the dream of the home ownership, and is outreach for many people, because how much you need to make monthly that you can pay a mortgage for $800,000. And Greenville actually offering very affordable housing, and this is the median home cost almost 77 cheaper in Greenville, North Carolina, respect to somewhere like LA, Los Angeles in California.
Just to give you some numbers, if you're looking to rent a one-bedroom apartment in California, you're looking at $2,400. In Greenville, we're looking about $1,500. One bedroom outside of the city, so you're a little bit more country, you are still looking at over $2,000 in California.
For one bedroom in
one bedroom. No, that's California. And then about $1,200 for the outskirts, one bedroom here in the Greenville Winterville area. Now, if you look at housing costs, Charlotte's $375, California's $700, and Greenville we're talking $280, $300. We can get you brand new for $300,000 here. So you can't do that in California because we have the space and they don't. So let's just talk a little bit more about taxes now.
Exactly. Therefore, keeping more. The hard money is the taxes. California has the higher taxes in the nation. As we said, top margin rate of 13.3%, plus 1.1% surcharges for mental health services. And North Carolina, on the other hand, we have a flat tax rate of 4.25%, and this means that no matter how much you earn, you will still pay a significantly lower percentage of your income for the state taxes. And also, let's consider the impact of the difference from these taxes. Let's say you are on a $100,000 salary. You save approximately $8,750 per year just in your state income tax by moving to North Carolina. And $150,000 salary, this jumps to $13,500 per year. And the other side also is a property tax. What about property tax?
Let's just talk about, say all things are equal. Property tax value, like percentage-wise, is pretty similar. 0.82 versus 0.75. But also, the price of that home is going to make a huge difference in this. So your $300,000 home in North Carolina, you're going to be paying $2,400 in home insurance. You can make that cheaper because we definitely pay cheaper.
Home insurance or the...
Home insurance, property taxes. Okay. But in California, since the house is $800,000, you're paying $6,000 or more a year. So this is just on averages. You can see just from moving, you are saving in those property taxes. Now let's talk about the other stuff.
The daily, every day, and saving how you have. Therefore, the cost really doesn't stop by the housing and taxes, and also we wanted to go to the daily life. That how Greenville, North Carolina is more affordable. For example, transportation, with the gasoline price of 30 to 40% cheaper in Greenville, with a shorter commute, that's gonna save you significant in every day of life.
Well, I just figured out how much did I pay per gallon for my gas?
$2.49
right now is what I paid at filming this video. Groceries, it's 7.4% cheaper here than in California, and if you're dining out and eating out, it's 18% less expensive to eat out here. What about childcare?
The childcare is crazy because the childcare is almost 22% cheaper in North Carolina. We're just saying in North Carolina. And also for the entertainment and the sports, we have 19% lower cost for affordability for those activities.
Now, yes, in California you have jobs, right? The thriving hub of innovation. But Greenville still has jobs. It's just going to be a little bit less than what you're thinking about those things in California. California. But again, higher costs, higher responsibilities in California. So here we have a healthcare system. This is great. We have national averages for the healthcare industry. So education in terms of salary. Education, you have the East Carolina University. So a lot of people will work at the university.
What about the healthcare? Is ECU, East Carolina University Health Center, which comes with the Brody School of Medicine. And my wife said all that goes under the umbrella of the ECU, because ECU is educational and research oriented, and also they have a training program for different medical residency that brings more specialized medical doctors and health practitioners.
Right, so we also have advanced manufacturing around here. Pharmaceuticals is big, solar power is big. So you can see people are being drawn to the area because of our colleges and our manufacturing abilities. Also, technology is growing here as well. Yes, we're not California, but we don't
have Silicon Valley.
We don't have Silicon Valley, but you do have a lot of software development, a lot of gaming, a lot of digital media. For instance, Mr. Beast is here in our area, and he does a lot of things on YouTube, and that's just one of the things that we can talk about.
Largest YouTube actually channel.
So
and now we wanted to talk about the major employers in Greenville, North Carolina area. Of course, we started with the ECU because ECU not only has the university but also had a medical center, ECU Health, that helps you. Thermo Fisher Scientific in Greenville, that's one of the big employer. What else we have?
Nipro Medical Corporation, Catalent, Grady White's Boats, Heister Yale Material. So let's just talk about, there is job opportunities here as well. So let's talk about the job market for transplants, because yes, our housing costs are cheaper and people can get jobs here. It's just not going to be the same high-tech Silicon Valley of California.
Exactly what they are.
Basically, if you do have a remote job that's going to allow you to come here, then you are even in the best place because you're getting California things, and you move to Greenville. And I've had people buy home with that kind of salary, and that's amazing. But Greenville is 13% cheaper to live than the national average. Cost of living is 50% lower than California in and of itself. So the purchasing power here is significant. So yes, you might be making a little bit less money if you get a job here, but you are also looking for a better quality of life, and that is what's driving people to come to our area. So really quickly, we're just going to talk about these other areas, like our surrounding towns, just quickly.
If you imagine Greenville, North Carolina, the suburban Winterville, stick with it, and after that 5 miles is going to be the Ayden area.
You want to, okay.
And Ayden, it has like around 5,500 population, and is again a suburbs to Greenville and Winterville, North Carolina. And we have different communities actually that are already built brand new in Ayden, and right now also they are making more in 3 more communities in that area. Therefore, you get a sense of peace, you get a sense of being in the nature, and also being close, just 5 to 7 minutes from Winterville, North Carolina, and close to all amenities.
Now, Winterville is really a place where a lot of people are moving with their family-friendly activities, and they're looking for a community. So the downtown Winterville is interesting with the railroad and the local restaurants, and there's community events like the Watermelon Festival that happens around here, which again, where else in here are you going to talk about watermelon festivals? So I hope you found all of our information on Greenville, Winterville, Ayden, and of course versus California, and why you might be considering our area, and to talk to you.
Exactly. And don't forget to call us, Alan Victoria Pinner. We have all the information in description below, and also don't forget to look at all of the playlists that we have here for you, everything about Greenville, North Carolina. And don't forget to subscribe in our channel, ring that bell, and write us a comment. We'll love to help you, and see you next time.